Welcome to my channel, y'all. You too can be great. How y'all doing this evening? So before I get into this, because you already saw the title, so you already know what it is we're talking about, I wanted to give y'all a little bit of a brief hearing because it seems like the judge ruling is finally in, and we're about to get the results on the whole defamation lawsuit that she did to against Mortal Kombat winner OG, right? So just a brief background. So this Jezebel went, and she was on the last Basketball Wives season. And during that time, y'all remember that she didn't call CeCe Liling and she called OG a monkey. She made several racially specified comments that branded her what people are calling colorist. Not the colorist like you find in a salon, but like a colorist is somebody who has some racial undertones within herself, and so it became an issue. She's been complaining that this whole thing and her being called out of her name and stuff like that is costing her some money, some endorsements. People, and I guess her brand is kind of suffering, and people are not about to let this go, even though she did some fraudulent behavior I'm going to discuss later. So she filed a lawsuit for defamation, and she was going to use that lawsuit as a pawn, maybe to keep some of the endorsements that she says she lost, which I don't know of. So, but before we get into that, what she did was, after the whole monkey situation was, she decided that because people were calling her out her name and making the assertion that she is a racist individual, she decided to ferry herself, moonwalk across the Atlantic, and try to find this mystical land by way of Wakanda called Zamunda. When she came back, she told us that she was Afro-Latina. She went and got cornrows in her hair and tacked her edges down with some elbow grease, and said that all this makes her able to go and make some of the comments that she had made that are disrespectful, including using the N-word. When that didn't work, she decided that she was going to go and try stand-up comedy. I guess reality TV wasn't paying her enough, and the first thing she did in her show when she debuted was she decided that she was going to dip her ass in some salted Clorox and call it holy water and come out saying that she was baptized. I was like, this got to be a joke. But she went ahead and she did podcasts, she went on Twitter, she did interviews, she recorded the whole thing. She was doing monologues, soliloquies, she was talking to herself in the mirror, recording that shit and posting it. She was doing everything that she can to convince us that she was baptized, including going and saying that she was celibate. I said, girl, I didn't hear that clearly. You said you were celebrating your next check in a man? She said, no, I'm celibate. I said, what do you mean? You're selling out your friend Jennifer? What, your former friend? Like, what are you saying to me? She said, I'm celibate. I said, no, ma'am. There has to be a law against the situation. Whereas an officer arrests this woman, she is deceitful as hell, and that's a crime. You can't just be lying to people like that, especially a lie like that. That's blasphemy. But she tried that mess, it didn't work. Now, when she filed the lawsuit, the judge said, you got 2 months to hunt down this person that you're suing and serve them the paper so we can move forward. So OG was doing what I would do. She was bobbing and weaving, ducking and hiding, blending into trees, trash cans, doing everything she can, putting on makeup that was just gonna blend into her face. You wouldn't even be able to find her if you wanted to. She did everything she could to avoid and make sure that she wasn't about to get served, which is what I would do. I would say this person does not exist. If the person came to hand me the paper, I'd be like, who are you talking about? I will not be there. So the 2 months are up. She asked the judge if she can put it out in a newspaper. Now, I don't think she asked to put it in a newspaper because she wants her to get served. I think she wanted to put it on a newspaper because she knows she's going to lose this case. And she wants people to at least have the impression that she did something to try and stop these verbal attacks she's been getting on her character and her racist, all this bullshit that she's trying to do. Well, the judge denied that too, said that she couldn't do it. So the only thing that she has now, because it's been stamped denied, is to either refile and try to chase her down in the next Basketball Wives season. She might serve her as part of her storyline on the show so we can all see it, to make sure, because she don't want to lose her, what you call it, her endorsements or whatever that we don't know about. What does she do besides the fundraising or not the GoFundMe, the charity and her shoes and the show? I don't know anything else she does. I know she has a makeup line, but I don't know what else she does beyond those things. But hell, so that's the little verdict that she got here. The suit ain't going forward. OG's living her best life. She's not going nowhere. She looks embarrassed. She feels stupid. She done lost all this money. Finally, karma hit her because she done ran her mouth and ran in the wrong direction. But I wanted to give y'all that update because I did talk about it in my previous videos when it first came out. So now that it's finally closed, unless you decide to do something else, I'm letting y'all know. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Watch my other videos I did post, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Love and Hip Hop. If I see something else, I'll post it as well to let y'all know. All right, love you. Good evening. Bye.